sing this song at the end tonight. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. I'm dreaming of a
White Christmas, Abigail. Bing Crosby, one of my favorites. Merry Christmas. It's Christmas Day. Bing Crosby is still singing in the background. We are a crotchety old man.
And a woman that is happy.
The special Christmas Day edition. We didn't do this last year, so we decided to do it this year. So you're happy. You feeling good?
I am. It's a wonderful day, and it's been a wonderful week.
It really has been. So this will be a special show. We're not going to do this day in history, this day in food. We're just going to talk everything Christmas that happened to us because, you know what, we're self-centered. Besides being Christmas, it's also Hanukkah. So to all of our Jewish friends out there, happy Hanukkah. Abigail.
Yes.
Would you like to give a recap of a lot of the events that have happened since Saturday?
No, since Friday.
Really? We did the podcast Friday?
I don't know. I don't remember. All I know is on Friday morning, our Christmas adventure got started. Do you remember what we did?
Oh, yeah. I felt like Santa. Oh, the travel.
We woke up at 3:30 and left the house by 4 to go pick up Grandma on her sleigh.
And she wasn't run over by a reindeer.
No, she was not. But it was 4 hours up and 4 hours back. But it was a great trip. It went smooth. And that was our kickoff for Christmas.
It was. Then we had a podcast later that evening. We were really tired.
That's right. But then it was all about getting ready for the
Christmas party. The Abigail Arden. First time Arden is officially on the party. And I think it went pretty successful. What about yourself?
Oh, it did. We went on till 1 a.m.
We're actually going to ask the Magic Ball if everyone thought it was the best party ever. So that'll be a little bit later. There was a lot. There really wasn't much tomfoolery, but we had some reindeer games, a lot of adult beverages, a little child stealing crackers here and there, running around like a lunatic, which was awesome. But it was really fun. Any other highlights you can think about for that?
Yeah, and the next morning, Grandma and Arden and I opened our presents, and it was just a relaxing day, wasn't it?
It was. And did you like your presents?
I did.
Yeah, one of my favorite gifts, Abigail almost ordered one in the same. I can't really explain what it is. It's this little rubber pad that your Easy Pass or your cell phone could stick to on your dashboard, and she actually thought she had ordered it and didn't get it. She forgot she asked me to get it for her Christmas. So I called Santa. I sent him a fax.
Yeah, I mean, usually I go ahead and go online and just order it once I remember, but it was a good thing and it was a great gift. But the best gift Arden gave me was a New York Yankees coffee mug.
And for what type of coffee?
Sometimes basement coffee.
Well, I drink my original Elf on the Shelf coffee mug. In fact, I'm having some delicious French vanilla basement coffee right now, but I went with half and half this time. Didn't go with skim milk.
And then what did we do on Monday? Was it just a relaxing day? I don't remember.
I don't even know what today is. Monday was just us hanging out, just chilling, getting ready. We were kind of recovering. I think Grandma may have had a hangover because she had 7 beverages.
Well, that would have been on Sunday.
Oh, that was
but
Sunday.
I think on Monday we just relaxed. And then on Tuesday was Christmas Eve.
Right.
And we went over to Arden's brother.
Yeah, Mr. Fun.
Mr. Fun, his house, and his whole family was there. including his three lovely children.
I wouldn't say lovely. Nah, just kidding. And his mother-in-law, Grandma, we're just gonna go G.
Yes, Grandma G.
Yes.
But it was fun because number one, the food and drink were just fantastic, especially that prime rib.
The prime rib was awesome. Did you try the soup?
Yes, I did, and Mr. Fun's soup was fantastic.
It didn't have enough kale.
Oh,
I don't think.
that's right. It
Not
did
enough
not
kale.
Have enough kale.
I mean, we really need more kale. In fact, Mr. Fun is actually texting me right now pictures of our dinner, which is pretty fun. He doesn't even know we're doing this.
But Arden actually had a wonderful idea for gifts at this party.
I cannot take credit for that. This was actually the kids, who are all, by the way, like late teenagers in their 20s.
Well,
idea.
We played White Elephant. Rather than buying every person a gift, we just bought a single gift. And essentially, I think everybody knows White Elephant, so no, we're not going to explain it. But it was neat. I got a really funny, cheesy gift out of it. But Arden, what did you get?
I got a card game, which I'm going to bust out next week and ask Abigail questions directly from the card game. And I got potato chip shape chip clips, which I need badly because I've been using a chip clip from the 70s and it's falling apart.
Well, then Arden and I left Grandma at Mr. Fun's house and drove back home. And today we got up early and just lounged around and headed up to my sister's house in West Virginia. And she had dinner right on the table when we got there. So it was nice and easy.
So how many states since Friday have we been to? We've been to New Jersey, we've been to Maryland, Delaware, Virginia, and West Virginia. 5 states.
That's not bad.
1/10 of the country. We did that traveling. So
I think that wraps up our
basic
Christmas.
recap before people get bored with that. But there are some important questions that need to be asked. And so I'm going to start off by asking Abigail some questions. I might chime in with my own answers, but are you ready, Abigail?
Yes, I am.
What do you think is the best Christmas movie?
Oh, hands down, It's a Wonderful Life.
Oh, I didn't even think of that one. That's so bad.
That is the best Christmas movie.
That is. Okay. You know what? I agree. I was going to say A Year Without a Santa Claus, but I will change my vote. Oh, that's a good one. Are you ready for the next one?
Sure.
What's your favorite Christmas show? That would be anything less than a movie.
Hands down, Charlie Brown.
Hands down, Charlie Brown.
That's right.
That was Abigail and I were starting to watch it before we were rudely interrupted by someone's phone call today, and we didn't get a chance to finish watching it.
But we will.
We will. We'll watch it later tonight. All right. So we did show.
Well, what about you? I mean, what did you think is the best movie?
Well, I originally, like I said, it was A Year Without a Santa Claus or Santa Claus is Coming to Town. The claymation movies by Raskin and Bass.
Right.
I had Grandma watching them with me.
Which is a child's show.
It doesn't matter. They're for all ages.
Okay.
There's no such thing as a child's
all right.
child show. Okay, well, here's another one for you. What's your favorite Christmas song?
That's easy. It's a Wonderful World.
Wow.
Oh wait, no,
That's
I'm sorry.
not King
That's
Cole.
That's not the right name. It's the best time of the year. Is that what it's called?
Most wonderful time of the year?
Yeah, it's the most wonderful time of the year by
wonderful time of the year.
Yeah, I kind of blew that question, but that's the song I love.
I would. There's actually 2. Bing Crosby, who we heard earlier, but I actually like "Blue Christmas" by Elvis. I just like how he sings it.
That.
I do. Like that. And I was singing it in the shower, and Abigail actually heard me and opened the door, so I was freezing as soon as she opened the door. Rude. That was today. All right. So people have actually said they liked the Ask the Magic. I'm calling it, do we want to call it a ball or an orb?
An orb.
An orb. So we actually have the essence of President Trump in our orb. And Abigail is going to ask the magical orb 5 questions.
Okay. Did Donald Trump...
Whoa, he's getting excited. Are you okay?
No.
Oh.
We're shutting that down.
Wow.
Hold on. Let's start over.
I think you only get 5 questions, so that might have been a
We didn't
question.
get to ask it.
Yeah.
Let's try this again.
All
Remember,
right.
you said I was in control of this.
Oh,
All right.
a lot of magic in that orb today.
Did Donald Trump have a great Christmas?
I don't know. I hope he did. We'll find out very close.
I think it's totally ridiculous.
Oh, you know why? I think he says it was totally ridiculous of a question. Because of course he had a great Christmas. Because or maybe because he wants to jump in right now after Biden is commuting sentences of people.
I guess.
I don't know.
All right, my next question is,
All right.
did Arden love the gifts I gave him?
Ooh.
Ooh.
What if I didn't?
You never know, but I think so.
Oh, that's a good one. I'm not letting on early.
Okay, this is under the gun, Arden. Did Abigail like the gifts that Arden gave her?
Oh, I'm so nervous because there's some bad ones in there.
100% right.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
All right. Question number 4. Did Grandma like her gifts from both of us?
Oh, well, I'm a little nervous about this one too.
Don't worry about it.
All right. Okay.
That's kind of a neutral answer.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe she didn't like. Oh, you know what? Maybe she didn't love her what she won in the White Elephant. Maybe that's why.
Maybe. But
Okay.
I think she did love it.
Okay.
But that's okay.
All right. What's number 5?
All right. Was our Christmas party the best ever?
I don't think so.
Oh! I think I get a second one.
Yeah. No. Wait. Okay. I'll give you another chance.
100%.
Ah! You cheated.
I did, but it was a wonderful party.
It really was.
Did you have a question?
Actually, I have a question for you, which I was going to ask, but she quickly threw a curveball and had me answer questions. Is what was the worst present, and what is the best present she ever has given?
Okay, so the worst gift I ever gave was a re-gift. And someone had given me a box of candles, and I think they were soy candles.
What the hell is a soy candle?
Soy, S-O-Y.
Yeah. Don't you
And-
eat that?
I don't know, but I just
What
took
the heck
one
is
out
it?
and smelled it, and it smelled disgusting. So I re-gifted it to someone. So I had never done that before, so I would say that's my worst present. How about you? What was your worst?
I gave my brother, he was in college, and I had no clue what to get him. I got a Budweiser beer can that it wasn't an actual beer can. It contained handkerchiefs. What a horrible gift. A Budweiser can with handkerchiefs. Awful.
Indeed.
now-
And so my best Christmas present ever, which is hands down, is my father did a lot of videotaping with an 8mm camera when I was a kid. And I found the old tapes, and they ranged from 1967 to 1979. And I went ahead and put them in order to the best of my ability without a projector. And I took them to Costco, my favorite place, and they converted them to DVDs. So I gave one to each of my family members, and I had them open it up at the same time. And that's simply a gift I will never be able to top.
You know what? That is phenomenal. So my best gift, Abigail's wearing it right now. It would be a necklace that I gave her. I put a lot of thought into it. A little joke behind it. I call her. I actually in my phone I typed in angels as her name. I don't know why, but so now I kind of think of her as my little angel. So it has little. It's a heart-shaped locket, and it's got little angel wings on it.
I think you just don't realize your fat fingers forgot to hit the A instead of the S
Yeah,
at the
well, it
end.
doesn't matter. It was perfect.
And you're never going to change it, are you?
I'm never ever going to change it because then I'd have to get you a new locket. So anyway, so that was the best one. So this was kind of quick. Just wanted to give a quick recap. In 2 episodes will be Nerdfest 2, starring Daniel and Alfred. They're going to be joining me down for Nerdfest 2. Nerdfest 1 was our 2nd episode ever. We've now had 70, I think this is our 78th, and that was number 2. Totally different time, which brings me to season 3. I'm not sure if season 3 will be next week. No, it won't. The next Saturday will still be our last episode of season 2. Because it'll still be December.
Yes.
But we are still looking for ideas. Ask the Magical Trump Orb is definitely one of them that will be coming in. We will be getting rid of This Day in History and National Food Day most likely because people are saying, yeah, they like it, but it's a little boring and we seem to always have crappy food.
And I think Arden's going to have a lot of tidbits of knowledge that most people wouldn't care about, but it's still interesting.
Yeah, we're going to have miscellaneous, useless facts. And there might be just one fact because we don't want to overwhelm you with a lot of just things you don't care about. You know, like how much of salt is on a cracker or something like that. But so please reach out to us. The best way is Twitter at Crotchety Old Men, Twitter at Crotchety Old Men, or I actually just found out if you're listening to us on Spotify, you can actually comment there. There is a bunch of comment sections if you're using the Buzzsprout. You can put some comments there or just email us. We are crotchetyoldmen@gmail.com. We are crotchetyoldmen@gmail.com. We want to hear from you guys. We would like to thank our fans in Europe who keep coming in, our one fan all the way down in Central America, and who was also insulted by Abigail last week, which is
and
pretty
Abigail apologized.
yeah, almost in person. She wanted to fly down there, but couldn't, so they did it by video, FaceTime. So anything to add, Abigail?
No, I'm just very pleased, and I love the Christmas season, and I wish everyone a Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everyone, and we'll be talking to you next week before the new year. Hopefully.
No, I've written special music for each holiday. This sort of gets...
Oops. That would help if I learned how to operate our phone.
I said I was going to sing this song at the end tonight. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas.
I like my white Christmas with
Just like
basement
the
coffee.
one
The finest coffee you can drink in a basement on
the
Christmas.
treetops glisten
Good night, everyone.
and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow.